force, and also your life and the things that you do should glorify God. And this is, can I take it from there so that I'll read from verse 20, then end at 30 probably. And commanded some of the strongest soldiers in his army to tie up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and throw them into the blazing furnace. Verse 21. Am I there? So verse 21. Where are you? So these men wearing their robes, trousers, turbans, and other clothes were bound and thrown into the blazing furnace. 22. The command was so urgent and the furnace so hot that the flames of the fire killed the soldiers who took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these three men firmly tied, the other versions say bound, fell into the blazing furnace. The king Nebuchadnezzar leaped to his feet in amazement and asked his advisors, "Weren't there three men that were tied up and threw into the fire?" They replied, "Certainly, Your Majesty." He said, look, I see four men walking around in a fire, unbound and unharmed, and the fourth looks like a son of the gods. Nebuchadnezzar then approached the opening of the blazing furnace and shouted, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out. Come here." So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out of the fire. Let me just end here. I've told you that the title of my message is God is still working with me. You see, Jesus Christ did not do anything outside the kingdom of God when he was here with us. Everything that Christ did was just in connection with the kingdom. As a matter of fact, the kingdom of God is where God rules. It's where God takes dominion. As a matter of fact, it's a place where you experience the power of God. Now, one of his parables that he did mention was the parable of the wheat and the tares. I like it. And he likened the kingdom, this kingdom, to this parable. Now, he said, whilst men slept, I want us to pray here. I'm just psyching somebody to pray. The enemy came and did something. Now, this man that we are talking about went and sowed a seed called wheat. Now, when he slept, when you sin, you are sleeping. Ungratefulness, sleeping. Prayerlessness, you are sleeping. As a matter of fact, if you are not doing what we've been doing as a church, you are sleeping. So whilst men slept, that was where the enemy came and sowed a seed in a form of a test. The account of Matthew 13. Whilst men slept. I want to believe chairman don't want the church to sleep 2025. He wants us to be agile, strong in the Lord. Why? Because the days are evil. Church, I can tell you for sure that it won't be long. Every human being is going to face eternity. So the church has come to a place that we hate to sleep. We don't want to get to the place where we'll be sleeping. Because the moment that you sleep, the enemy will come and sow a seed in the form of a test. Now let me rewind and press play. Researchers are saying that the seed that Jesus was referring to, which is being equated to that of the enemy, which is thirst, scientifically it is called lolium. The English word is called poisonous Daniel. And this lolium is having what it takes to sophisticate the original seed. You see, it prevents the original seed from taking root. Now, this will happen to you when you sleep. And Jesus is equating this to the kingdom. Now, this will not happen in the world. This is happening in the church where God rules. He likened the kingdom to this parable. Church, I can tell you for sure that we don't have the luxury of time to joke. And you see, the servant came and wanted to seek permission and go and uproot those lolium, those tests.